So, I'm walking here through the parking lot. I was going to do a video in the woods. It's kind of in a ditch. But, the lighting wasn't very good. The picture camera picks up good lighting, but the video camera doesn't. It doesn't really make sense. And it doesn't matter if I'm using the front-facing camera or the rear-facing camera. It's all the same. But I'm walking right now, and I'm just gonna walk over to a little spot where I can film with some relative quietness and calmness. The reason I was making this video is because I saw a Vox video basically saying that Trump was an authoritarian, or that he has authoritarian. Really, they were saying, well, it's not just Trump, it's the entire Republican Party. By that they mean Trump. I mean, they didn't say it in those words, but they were implying it, and it's kind of obvious. But, regardless, they're just bullshitting, and, it's annoying. Here's the thing, though, with, the whole Trump thing. Is everyone is tired of hearing the same crap over and over again. And Vox is, oh, authoritarianism, and they say in recent days that it's been more of a Republican thing, which is not true, of course. In the comment section, by the way, people who watch Vox tend to not agree with Vox. It's actually kind of funny. They watch them just to debunk them. If you look at the comment section, it's all like projection, and someone's like, projection, that's actually what Democrats do, and someone's like, the only reason you have Trump now is because of liberals, and just all these comments that are true. I mean, they're dead ass right. And you could say what you will about the guy, and you can call him names and be immature all you want, but the fact remains is that he's the president. And instead of calling names and further de-establishing yourself as realistic, as trustworthy, and instead of ruining your reputation, maybe you should try to reach across the aisle and do something with him. But the left is not willing to do that anymore. So naturally, there's been backlash from the right, because this has been going on for decades. And now suddenly we're authoritarian when we push back. It just goes to show you the utter hypocrisy of the Democrat Party. And you hear some people go, the left wing of the Democrat. No. It's mainstream now. Radical is mainstream. It kind of has to be, though. And it's sad, but it's true. We really don't have any other options at this point. What has been happening with political polarization in this country, the whole, oh, well, we're so polarized. And Do I really care at this point? No. I care about what's right. I care about winning. And there should always be polarization to an extent. Otherwise, things change way too rapidly. It's not hard to figure out how American politics work and, you know, what it's all about. I mean, this is why we're here, you know? It's to fight a battle. And I'm just walking along because I just went in the woods and, you know, for a little walk and whatnot, and I had some reflective time. I didn't really reflect. I was actually trying to shoot the video, but every time I go there, it calms me, because I deal pretty well with stressful situations. Okay, I mean, I grew up in a stressful home. I've dealt with, you know, real stress my entire life. All right, poverty my entire life. Not super poor, right? Like, I'm not eating off the floor, but poorer than about 90% of the United States. So, fairly poor. But rich in comparison with the rest of the world. Certainly. And I've been pretty blessed to live in the United States of America. I have been more than blessed. And I'm very proud of my country, and I'm very proud to be an American. I love it here. I truly do. The left doesn't. They can't be grateful. And here's the thing, they're all hypocrites. They're all sons and daughters of most of them educational elites, like professors and teachers and things like that. But also, you know, I'd say 90% of your richest people are leftists. See, you hear from the left that it's these billionaires, they are always conservatives. No, they're not. I can only think of a couple. Like the Koch brothers. That's two people. Bill Gates and Donald Trump. And by the way, none of those guys are really conservative. I mean, the Koch brothers, they're libertarians, so they're a little bit past conservative, right? They'll probably lean a little bit more anarchist or whatnot, but I think they're actually more liberal leaning in a lot of facets. So I'd say, I don't know, maybe moderate libertarian. Libertarians are weird because they can fall kind of anywhere on the spectrum, because there's cultural libertarians / political libertarians, because they kind of bleed over into different groups, you know? But, yeah, I don't see all the leftist or all the right-wing celebrities. Where are they? I see a lot of leftist celebrities. I see a lot of people going, oh, Trump. That's why young people tend to be so liberal, because they just follow the elites of the culture. Mom, you don't know it's in style, you know, that type of thing. But in reality, I mean, what rich people are actually conservative? Very, very few. And it kind of seems ironic because they made their fortune off of capitalism and all. But really, no. It's just human corruption. They want power. When you have that much money, you don't want money anymore. You can buy pretty much anything you want. You could buy half the world and still not be happy. So they think, oh, power will make me happy. Power doesn't make you happy, of course. We know this. But for some reason they think it does. And so that's the way they live. But I wanted to read these comments. I took pictures of them, the comments I put on this video. Because, you know, the truth hurts. Not me, because I live it. I believe it. But, the left. Because they don't believe it. They don't live it. They don't care about the truth at all. So, sorry, it's getting a little dark. I'm coming over to another light here. So, here's some of my, comments. Hold on, I have to find them. Here we go. So, got some funny ones for you. Why did a chicken cross the road? No, just kidding. Here, I'll find a place to sit for a second and, you know, go over these and whatnot. I got a spot right over here, but here, let's start reading some of these. So, the first comments I put were cite only left-wing outlets. And then another comment I put was sarcastic millennial voice, because right away you hear this voice say, and so, like, Trump. And she tries to mask it, actually, in the video. It's weird, because when they don't show, you know how in videos sometimes they show people's faces, or like, someone's voice is in the video, and they're voicing over the video, but it's not actually showing them. It sounds different. The audio sounds different than when they are voicing over, than when they are actually showing the person sitting there talking. Some of you know, you understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, it gets better. So another comment I put was, she's talking about authoritarianism, saying basically the vaguest definition you could give, not even a definition, saying, oh, it's about order and authority. That is not what authoritarianism is. Apparently somebody has never, oh look, see the reflection on my face? Apparently someone has never learned what authoritarianism means. They have no freaking idea. So, let's find out what authoritarianism means. Okay? Let's look into that one. Shall we? Gosh, I just cannot get a good camera angle here. Anyway, I put, that's not authoritarianism. Authoritarianism is the rule of the government over the people. Which, yeah, pretty much. You say, well, that's the United States. No. We still decide what happens in our government. So, no, it's not the same thing. Then she says, Republicans oppose, like, civil rights movement and all this stuff. They return to traditionalism, because apparently traditionalism is authoritarianism. But progressivism is not, even though it invented communism, which killed 110 million minimum people. That's fine. Okay. That's not authoritarian. See, I could be sarcastic too, sarcastic millennial commentator. Lies about Republicans. 94% of Republicans supported the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which is true. That's absolutely true. She basically said they didn't. Oh, that's the other one. Alright. Respect for elders is not authoritarian. She's saying, would you rather respect for authoritarianism or give your kid independence? Like this, by the way, was their survey. Because, you know, dependable. Here's the thing about that question is it's loaded, first of all. Secondly, why can't you have both? Why can't you have your kid be independent, train your kid to be independent, want them to be independent, but also have them respect elders? See, by independent, they don't mean free to think. They mean to do whatever you want. Let them run wild. Totally different definition from what we think of as independence. Independence is not dependent on what you're allowed to do as a kid. No one cares about that. Besides, technically, if you're under the age of 18, you don't quite have the same rights as your parents. And you shouldn't. Because you're a child. Your brain is not fully developed yet. Not even to the point where you can really take care of yourself until you're at least a teenager. So, anyway. Order is not something you're required to abide by in American society. Because she's talking about, well, order, that's authoritarian. No. You can not abide by order. You just face the consequences. Now, some of that has to do with law. If you go around killing people, well, ain't order telling people not to kill each other? You see where I'm going with this. You have the freedom to do whatever you want to, but there are consequences. So that's the end of that comment. And then she cites some Mackie McWilliams guy. I know that's a fake name. That was a name created by a gay guy. That is a super gay name. That is hilarious. I put Mackie McWilliams is a fake name. Sounds kind of gay. LOL. And I put because they were talking about authoritarianism and they put these stats up. One of them was like illegal immigrants, right? Because that has something to do with authoritarianism. And I said, you cannot be authoritarian when it comes to non-citizens. Yeah, I saw the illegal immigrant stat you slipped in there. They didn't mention it, though. Why? Because it would have sounded stupid. Oh, you're being authoritarian by telling people who aren't even part of your country to get out of your country. What? So, and there's some other funny, oh, here's another one. Here's another one I put. Okay, yeah, that's, I think that's all of them, actually. Yep. But, some other people had some funny comments. Let me look at one of those real quick. Here's one. If Vox wants to understand why the Trump phenomenon exists, all they have to do is look in the mirror. So true. And oh, here's another comment. Projection: the Democrats are the authoritarians. By the way, look up this video. I don't know what was the name of it. Do I have the name on here at all? No, I think I just took a picture of my comments. Anyway, go look in Vox. It says authoritarianism. Oh, the politics of Trump. That's the name of the video. And it's complete bull. But read the comments. It's full of anti-left tweets. It's full of like no one likes Vox. But the truth hurts. The truth really hurts. And so I think we're going to continue to see polarization in politics. And frankly, I don't give a crap. At this point, it's what we need. So spread this.